Hello, my name is Brenna.Atthill and I'll be doing my TED Talk on my Genius Hour project this year. So it's very beneficial to grow up with pets in the house. There's been research to prove that it helps with children's responsibility, emotional intelligence. It gives them a chance to exercise and play. When I was growing up, we always had a dog in the house. But when I graduated from university, I decided that it was time to get my very own dog. So I got my dog Gus when he was 6 weeks old. He's a Lab Retriever mix. He's very energetic and playful. But I quickly learned that having a puppy and training a puppy is as hard as they say. We shared many sleepless nights together and it cleaned up many accidents. But I loved him all the same. Now, almost 2 years into our adventure, Gus is a much calmer dog with a very sweet demeanor. My family attributes this to his many injuries from playing fetch, as well as losing his crown jewels at the age of 1. So there was something that caught my eye a couple months ago on TV. Me and my mom were watching a dog show, a local dog show, and there's an event called Flying Disc. So they perform many athletic moves where the dog owner throws the frisbee and the dog retrieves it, and they do a bunch of different cool things. So this would have been a big jump in skill for Gus, so I decided to think a little smaller and something that would be a little bit more realistic for him. And I decided that him running and jumping into my arms would be that skill. And then the great opportunity of Genius Hour came along, and that's when we decided to start training. I say we. Gus and I decided to start training together. So over the last 5 to 6 weeks, we've had a lot of success, and that's what this graph represents. So on the bottom here is the amount of times we were successful with him completing the skill that I wanted him to complete. So within the training, you start with sitting on the ground and having your dog jump into your lap and have all 4 paws on their lap. So that's what this lighter blue represents, is the ground. And then the next step is to sit on a chair and have them jump into your lap. So he got a lot more successful with this because it did scare him a little bit being on a higher surface. So we also started working at not receiving a treat reward at the end of a successful skill, just to get him used to performing those skills without receiving a treat directly after. As you can see, we didn't have a ton of success with that, but we had a lot of success when he did receive a treat, or there was a treat offered to him before the skill. So over the last 5 or 6 weeks, I've learned a lot about my dog and my ability to train him. We had a lot of success, but we're not quite at the point that I wanted to be, so we'll continue to train together and see where it takes us. I also learned to develop a great deal of patience with my dog and training him. These things take time, and this was all very new to him, and it was maybe a little bit too much pressure for him. So we'll just see where things take us. My dog Gus is very eager and happy to learn, but we faced a lot of adversity over the last 5 weeks. I'm not home during the week. Obviously, I'm off at school, and I don't have the opportunity to take him with me, so our training times were limited to the weekends, and then of course I had other things going on the weekend. Gus also had a couple paw injuries where he ripped one of his nails off, so we had to wait for that to heal before we could get back to jumping along. So I'm hopeful for the future of what Gus can do and excited to see what he will accomplish. He's a people pleaser, so I'm certain he will do fun and amazing things in the future. Overall, this was a great experience, and I'm so happy I got the chance to try and train my dog to do something new, because I didn't really think about that outside of school. So stay tuned. You might see me and Gus at your local dog show performing in the Flying Disc event. Thank you.